Hi, I'm Rachel, and today we're going to talk about everything you need to look for when you go to choose runners. Now, looking at runners can be really daunting, so there's really mainly 4 features that you want to look for in a really good shoe. Number 1, the heel counter must be nice and strong. So place your thumb halfway down at the back of the heel and try and press. There should be no bend at the back of the heel. Second feature, the midfoot. Okay, so through this area here, there should be no bend. So if you try and bend that part of the shoe, you shouldn't be able to do anything there. If it bends in that area, it's not supportive enough. Third feature, the bend at the ball of your foot or the toe box. So if you put all your force on the shoe, you should only see a bend right through here. If the shoe is bending in the middle, then it's also not supportive enough. And fourth feature is the shoelaces. So you want to have shoelaces or Velcro or some kind of retainers there. If it's just a slip-on shoe, it's not going to be supportive enough. And as it starts to stretch, it's going to be, even less supportive. So in considering those features, if you look at a lot of the minimal running shoes out there, as soon as you feel the heel counter at the back, it will actually compress. Okay, so straight away it's failed the first test. When you actually look at the heel area, you've got a bend through the heel area. So again, it's not going to support you enough while you're running. And then for toe off, when you actually go to feel, so full like that, you can actually bend and touch those, the end of your hand. So that's not good either. Now, while free runners do have a place, podiatrists and often many of us feel that, we see a lot of problems from wearing these styles of shoes. So they shouldn't be worn when running. What you want to make sure is that you find something that's nice and stable. So my top 2 brands. So my top 2 brands are Asics and Brooks. So looking at Asics, there's obviously, you'll hear this term being flown around a lot, neutral. What is a neutral runner? Now what it means is, neutral means there's no control built into the sole of the shoe. So whilst they can be suitable for some people, you should only buy those styles of shoes when you've been recommended by your health professional. So if you're out there looking for a nice runner and you haven't been to see anyone professionally, then I would always suggest picking a neutral runner. So this is an example of my favorite Asics, which is the Nimbus. This is the newest one, it looks amazing. And it's a really, really good, stable shoe, really comfortable. And then the next one down from that is the Cumulus. And this is also a neutral runner. I love this style of shoe as well, really comfortable running. And then you've got your controlled shoes. So I just wanted to give you an example of what a controlled or pronator type shoe looks like. This is the Duramax, so the Asics Duramax. And you can see here the dual density in the materials through here and that extra bit of support through the mid arch there. Now, if you've been prescribed by your podiatrist or physio to go get this style of shoe, then that's fine. But for the general population, if you haven't actually seen anyone, then you're better to try neutral. So again, just to recap, the Nimbus and the Cumulus would be my top ones in the Asics range. To look at Brooks. Now, I personally love Brooks too. I often can't choose between the two, so I have both. The Glycerin is my favorite, a really good stable shoe, nice stable heel counter. Again, no bend through there, only bending at the toe, which is fabulous. This is the newer range of the Glycerin. And then they also have the Ghost as well, which is the one below the Glycerin, and that's also a great shoe. So again, my 2 favorite recommendations from Brooks. Now, just to go back to minimal running, a lot of people do like Nike, and I personally like Nike too. So what I always say to people is, for running, if you want to have a minimal shoe for, not for sport or activity, that's fine. But if you want to choose something in the Nike range that looks similar, then you've also got the Vomero as well. So again, stronger in the heel counter, you can't bend it. Doesn't bend through there as well, so it passes that test. Bends just at the toes, which is great. And it's got laces. So, it looks like a really good, nice black Nike shoe, but it doesn't have the same minimalistic issues as one of their other ranges of shoes. Now, I also have other brands that I love too, including New Balance and Saucony, but I just wanted to give you my top 2. Just remember that runners are different for everyone. So it's important to, take people's advice on board, but try and see what works for you, because, no 2 feet are the same. So you might find that Brooks and Asics really don't work for you, and that Saucony or New Balance or another brand is better. So always try them out, test them and see how they feel, and try and see if you can look for a neutral runner.